Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad that you could join me today. I am here in the craft room and I'm playing with one of my Ollie's finds. And let me first, before I get going on my project, let me say thank you to all of my new subscribers. I'm so happy that you found something in my channel that you like and that you will join me and craft along with me and enjoy my content. I am so happy about that. I'm on my way to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm just thanking you for pressing that button and deciding to subscribe and coming back and watching my videos and giving me a thumbs up. That helps with the algorithm. I am just so pleased with that, and I just want to say thank you. So this is one of my hashtag Ollie's makes, Ollie's haul makes. I had decided that that was the hashtag that was good to use if we were all going to Ollie's and buying stuff from Ollie's. So the hashtag is, to show what we're making with some of this stuff, is hashtag Ollie's Haul Makes. So this is one of those for me, because I decided I'm going to use some of this stuff I got from Ollie's, and if I don't start using it right away, that it'll just sit on my shelf. And plus I needed, like I said before, I needed a new art journal because I finished up the one that I had last time. And this was from Heidi Swap. It's a little journal. I don't know what she's calling it. Let's see, what's it called? It doesn't say what it's called. Well, and she calls it an album. She calls it, it's like 14 pages. There's the album and some thread and a needle and a stencil if you wanted to make that, but I'm not using it for that. And this has a cover on it, and I don't think I will use this cover. I'll probably cut the cover up and use it for something else. And inside of it is, of the journal, it says Merry and Bright. Let me bring you up a little bit so you can see it. It says Merry and Bright, but I'm not going to use this Merry and Bright thing because it's Christmas, and I don't want to use Christmas right now. So I'm going to save that piece of vellum. Is there a piece of vellum in the back? Nope, no vellum in the back. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably recover this. I'll probably I had some sheets here. I think I'll recover it. I think I'll see if this fits on the front. And I cut it, but I think I didn't cut it quite right, but I'll trim it down once I get it on here. So I'll recover it so it'll have a different feel to it. And I needed my art journals, because I'm always art journaling and trying to make new art journals. And I'm about to make a self-care journal, because you know one of my tagline is self-care is not selfish, to make sure that we all begin to take care of ourselves. And at some point when you're looking to be with your family and all the stuff that we all do, you got to remember that in all of that, and all the stuff that you do, and especially as women, you need to start thinking about taking care of yourself a little bit more, because we forget to do that. Now that page is a little bit bigger than it should be, but I'm going to trim it down. And I think I'll use this for my inside cover. Yep. I think I'll use this for my inside cover. I don't think I cut out enough to be doing all the stuff that I need to do. But anyway, it's a small craft with me. It's not going to take me long to do this. But I just wanted to come on and show you that let's not let our new Ollie stuff pile up on our shelves. Let's go and get the things out. I'm having the hardest time getting this on here. Let's get our stuff out and start making. And when you make, share it. Because we all bought this stuff and we all can give each other ideas of what we could do with it all. Okay, let's see. I know I had an X-Acto knife here somewhere. Now, one of the things that I can't do is trim anything. I can't draw a straight line. I can't cut a straight line. I can't do any of those things. So if this goes on here and it's crooked, just remember, I warned you, I can't do straight lines. But I might be better at it, but nope. Oh, that came out pretty good. Look at that. Now, I usually can't do a straight line to save my soul. And even with a ruler, it could go crooked. It could go crooked. I don't know about you guys, but even with a ruler, I can be crooked. So, we got the front cover on. See, look at that. It went crooked. I'll figure out something to do with that at the bottom. It's probably because I had so much at the top and not much at the bottom, but yeah, I could do something with that. I'll put some scallop down there or something. And then on the back, I don't think this book is, see, I don't think this book, because there is, yeah, I don't think this book is really level. Or what do you mean? I don't think it's really, what do you call it? I don't think it's really, or maybe it's not that. Maybe that needs to be trimmed. Yeah, maybe that's a little trim. Let me do a little trim. Let me do a little trim. Now watch this mess up. Because you know, once you say to yourself, let me do a little trim. Once you say do a little trim, anything can happen. Okay, did I get a little, that looks like a little trim, doesn't it? But no, not a good little trim. So I don't want to trim too much, because next thing you know, I'll be trimming the whole book off. And I'll be like, oh, let me trim it a little bit more. Next thing you know, I'll end up with no page. Okay, so we're gonna leave that. I'll probably scissor that off. Let me see. Once you start doing that, you're gonna trim it off. Oh, you're gonna trim it. You're gonna get a little scissor, cut a little bit off. Next thing you know, you're cutting a little bit too much off. And it looks funny. But, nope. That looks okay. Well, I gotta get, there's a little, let me get a little scissor. See? Maybe a little scissor might get that little space right there. I don't want to actually cut the book. I think I did just actually cut the book, but I'm gonna push that down. So we got the front page. I'm gonna put a scallop or something right there. So we got the front page, and on my front page, I wanted to add this girl, because this is my art journal. So I want to add this girl to my front page. Right there. Let's put her on there like that. I want it to be flat. Then I wanted to get out some letters, because I want this to be, so I have these letters. Now let's see if I can get the letters on here straight. Let's put the ruler there like that. Okay, we want a J. I'm not gonna try to get it straight. I'm just gonna put them on here, because if I go working with trying to get things straight like that, it's not gonna work. Okay, we got the J. Now I can do it. J-O. J O U J O U J O U R N A L. We need an L. Let's see. Let's just get a dark blue L. Okay, journal. I don't think this is straight, but it's my journal, so perfection is not what I'm going after right here, right there. There. That looks like it's going like uphill, don't it? Yeah, and then I need a W. W. Okay, see, with the ruler, even with the ruler, you see, it's still having a hard time. T. I know somebody's gonna say to me, if you would have rested the ruler on it, you would have done it better. But ladies, I don't know, ladies, if I would have done it better. Because I have a hard time with straight things. A little bit. Okay. So there's my cover. Journal with me. Journal, you know. Let me look it up, hold it up. Well, it's not perfect, but there we go. There we go. Now, so I got the inside done, the cover's done. Now I have to put something on this inside. On this inside. Okay, let's slide this on there. I know this one's too big. This one looks big. See, when you get your scraps out, so we know that one's too big. So we probably want to cut that down. Uh-oh. You see that? I'm gonna cut my book up. Let me get this. Tell you what, I thought this was gonna be like an easy, breezy, fast-moving project, but when you gotta take into account that you can't cut straight, and even with an X-Acto knife, that should have been the worst thing I should have not tried. It's an X-Acto knife. I remember once I was cutting with my X-Acto knife, trying to cut a straight line. I was going to say straight line. Straight line. Next thing I know, I cut it right over my hand. I had the worst cut with the X-Acto knife. Okay, you know what? This is not turning out that bad, y'all. Okay, so we got the inside on there nice. Let's cut this off. Because it's just my art journal, so, and you can't go up in there. All right, now let's put the other back page on. And I will have my new art journal for the next 24, 25 pages that's in here. Because I think this was probably supposed to be something like a December daily, that you could make it into a December daily. So if you see them on, it has 20, I think it has 24, 25 pages on it. 24 pages, 25 pages, December daily material. So you can make it into a December daily if you want to. And it was only $1. So, and the paper's pretty thick. So you can't art journal with it because the paper's pretty thick. And now, I don't have to go about doing any binding or anything like that. It's all bound for me. So all I have to do is start creating. So, here we are, my friends. My Ollie's haul make. And it's an art journal. Quick and easy art journal to journal with me. So tell me what you think. And I don't know, tell me, can you all do a straight line? Because I can't, but I think it came out pretty good. It looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks good. I like it. Tell me what you think. Do you like it? And if you see this in your Ollie's, this Heidi Swapp album, Christmas album, get it and use it for something else. I'm using mine for my art journal. And the pages are pretty thick. I might have to gesso them or something like that, or I might just paint on them the way they are. But this is my new art journal that I'm going to be using for the next few weeks. And I think it came out pretty good. Tell me what you think. Also, can you cut a straight line, my friend? Because I can't. So thank you very much. And I'll see you all in my next video. Remember, self-care is not selfish. And I have these new cards. And these are my self-care cards that I got to remind myself. So I'm going to share one with you. It says, you aren't selfish for putting yourself first. So put yourself first and do something for yourself. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye now. And don't forget, give this video a thumbs up.